Yeah, get out of that fork trick. Knight d4 first. That rules out knight g5. Or sorry, g4. And then we'll do this. And I think black better come up with something a little different. Maybe rook c1? Rook e1? I'm trying to recall the last game. Where did my rook want to end up? There's also f4. But it's really knight c5 that I'm concerned with, so yeah, here we go. He's got the move pre-moved, I'm sure. Okay. Now I've got a fork. I'll just... Do I just want to take that? Or do I want to... I think I want this queen check in first. Yeah. That'll make him pretty uncomfortable. I go to g6 or maybe play d5. To g6 it is. Let's take the rook. And now knight d5 looks good. It does. I can hang on to my material. I guess f3 also looked pretty good there. Oh, well that's one option. Ooh, that's trouble. Big trouble here. I've got to make this check. This might be trouble for black, actually. My knight guards this mate. That's handy. So you have to go to f5? Ooh. Sitting into that discovery. Oh, I do have f3. Do I want f3, though? His king cannot get out of this discovery. If I can pair it with a queen check on the third rank, maybe that's better. Well, we could get out of the discovery with g5. Okay. Going with f3 again. Similar structure to last game. I thought this wasn't possible until I noticed my queen can block there. Well, I'm reluctant to trade queens here, of course. These pieces are all protected. Yeah, queen d1. fits the bill. Does it? G5. G5, knight H3 looks good. Okay, we got rook C1 coming. His king side is remaining inactive. He doesn't have a way to attack this bishop. Well, he's got knight. No, he doesn't. It's important not to act too soon on discoveries like that. Of course, maybe I had something better. I might have had something better. Maybe queen trade and then knight D5 check, moves the king, and then I've got knight B6. No, I don't have knight B6. I mean, I do, but then would trade. I mean, even in an endgame here, he's up a pawn, but even if we transfer to an endgame and these pieces sit still on the king side, I think white still has the advantage because my rooks are coming into the game quickly. But I'd rather not do an endgame. He can't move this bishop out because I have the discovered check. Bishop E7, knight D5 check, and then I'll grab that bishop next turn. Although I'm not sure I can hang on to it. That knight is unprotected. No, it's protected. Everything's still protected. Let's make his queen move somewhere. Let's just gain a tempo. This knight covers a lot of squares that the queen can't go to now. Okay. Let's just bring the knight to H3. Check that way. Keep it simple. He should probably play G5, actually, so we can get his king back to G7. Ooh, no, that's not good either. I can play F4 with tempo on the knight, and then F5 to check. That's mate, unless he gives up the knight. So king G6, F4, hits the knight. The knight moves. I guess the knight can go to G4. F5. And that knight gets into a nasty pin. Yeah, it just looks good. It's good for white. I think he had me on game 1. He definitely had me. Okay, time is evened up. He's got his extra pawn, but not much to show for it. Okay, he's going for that. Gosh, it feels like I got some kind of knockout blow here, don't I? I mean, G4. G4. King. Is that the idea? King H4? Let's stick with this. I don't know how he stops H3. He doesn't have Queen D5. Well, he does. He does. Okay. Well played. He took with the bishop. Taking with the knight would have got a tempo on my bishop there. But he took with the bishop, so I win this knight. Wait, it's not pinned anymore. My goodness. Goodness gracious me. Oh, I'm in trouble. His pieces are still completely inactive, so maybe I have some hopes here. Get rid of his best piece. Let's try this. Probably no good. I'm flailing now. Indeed. Whew. All right. Good finish by Queen Trade there. I somehow thought your knight was still pinned. Actually, bishop d4 and that knight's still gone, isn't it? Well, no, he can just simply trade. I'm curious with the analysis board on this last one here. Oops. This is passed. Okay, g5 might have been a better idea. g4. If king here, then just knight back here. Oh, I have to be completely crushing here. I'm certain I am. I was just too low on time. Yeah, +7. Mate in 2 here. Queen e1 check. Oh, of course. Queen e1 check. Oh man, this is stuff you just got to see. And I went for f4 after looking at g5. Sorry, g4. He's got to go king g6. But then I set him up in discoveries again. King h6. Rook c7. Oh yeah, absolutely. Was that a possibility immediately? Yes, rook c7 gets that rook active. Because this runs into this discovery, or either one of these discoveries actually. Yeah, rook c7. So many ways to win here. Knight f to d7. Knight d3. King g6. Now we take here with check. He's got to take with the pawn. Oh, and then I just grab the knight with the rook even. Okay, that was one way to win. f4 is still winning. Knight g to e4. f5. Ah, planning another knight check. What if queen d5 here? Yeah, now there's a knight fork. So f5 was my idea of a follow-up move. I don't know why I decided on knight h2. I thought I'd just pin it and win it. Pin it and win it. So that didn't work out. Probably queen f3. No, that's no good here. I gotta take. And now black is winning. Thinks knight g4 is better. And the second knight takes. Bishop d4. And I've still got his queen side, his king side in a little bit of a tangle, but he can just sack a pawn. No, that's not a good pawn for me to take, is it? Okay. So yeah, knight f2 was the real mistake. All right. Thanks again for the games, Queen Trade. I'm gonna have to look at this line. See if it's in the Esserman book. Knight f6. I think I'm playing it right here. Let's see what the computer thinks. e5. Oh, the immediate e5. But doesn't he have d4 here? d5? E takes f6. Take. Take, and we go into a queen trade. I got knight e5. King back to e8. Knight takes c4. Don't let him develop the bishop, it's more important. Critical line's got to be takes, right? But then knight b6. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So white's really good here. He's got to go knight d7 to guard that. And then I can grab. No, don't even grab yet. Rook d7. G takes f6. Knight e4. We're going to get a check in on d6. Still down a pawn. And black has the two bishops, but the computer likes this a lot better for white. You can't hang on to the two bishops, obviously. King e7. b3. Oh, just to play maybe bishop to a3 as a threat. Bishop a3 anyway, and if b4, then you've got this check. Oh, but the other rook can take. Bishop f4. Oh, why not e5? Bishop e3. Oh, it's just really good for white. Rook g8. Bishop a7. Rook back to a8, and now rook a to c1. Oh, because knight takes c8 is also a fork. Bishop b7. Knight takes. Rook takes. Knight back to d6. This has to be winning, right? Yeah, it's good enough. Knight d6, why is that better? Threatening a fork, and black can't even stop it? What about rook a8? Now rook c7 to pin. Well, now I have to ask about king here. Rook b7. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that knight is history on d7. Okay. Let me see again how to get into this. Go for the queen trade line, e5. That looks appealing, actually. Actually, some of the games I played were really appealing too, so maybe there's many paths to advantage for white here, but yeah, we're going to pull those queens off the board one way or the other. And it's knight's tango here. The knight continues to make threats. Yeah, okay. Gotta love the Morra Gambit. So thanks again to Queen Trade for the match. It was very enjoyable and very instructional, I hope. Anytime anyone wants to play me in a particular opening to work some stuff out like that, I would love to do that, especially in the Morra Gambit, especially the two knights defense, Budapest, some of my favorites, some of the more feisty, active openings, Gambits especially. So with that, stay feisty, everyone.